What's up, everybody? It's your boy Uchi, and back again, once again. How y'all doing today? What's going on, guys? Boy Uchi, and it has been a long day. Actually, it's been pretty good. I have nothing bad to report beside old people stink still. I just came out the gym, you know what I'm saying? That's why I look like this with my freaking hair looking nappy, kind of Valor Club shirt. Shout out to Pokemon Go. But we're not here for none of that. We're here because I've been waiting all day to finally watch the new trailer for Far Away From Home. Now, for those that don't already know, this movie does, and I will confirm this right now for those that are slacking and have some crazy thoughts in their head that think that Far Away From Home is a prequel. No, it's not at all. This movie actually has officially lifted the spoiler ban for Avengers Endgame. So if you have not seen Endgame, it is no longer safe anymore. You've done it to yourself. Now it is fair game for everyone to talk about it however way they want to, wherever they want to. You best go see it unless you're trying to not get spoiled. So from here on out, it's all fair game, especially when we talk about Far Away From Home. So I'm hearing a lot of good things from this trailer. So let's go ahead and watch this, and then we're going to talk about it after, like always when I break it down my little discussion section. So let's get right into it. Oh, they even got the spoiler warning from my man Tom Holland? Thank you. Shout outs. They're already starting us with the feels. Yo, and he's still rocking Iron Spider suit. That's what I like to see. Oh! He threw shade at the cops. Damn, that guy got nutted. Oof. Yikes. That's Mysterio. What? Oh my god, multiverse confirmed. Already! Already! Oh! Yo, that was Spiderman Noir! Yo! Bro. I thought Mysterio was a bad guy. This is sick. I cannot believe they're whipping out the Noir Johns. Okay, I was literally about to say who's on that jet. That jet kind of looked familiar. Okay, so really quick, I do have to address this jet right now because that jet I thought was the X-Wing, or no, that's not, what am I saying? I forget, but it's the jet that the X-Men used, and that's what I thought it was at first, but I know that's not what it is. But I mean, yo, that would be OD. But anyway, it's about the trailer. I think that first and foremost, the fact that they are literally paying all the respects and they have a lot of reference to Iron Man. You know, we see the helmet graffitied on the wall. Of course, in the start of the movie, it looks like Spider-Man is going to be taken. Like he's starting us off with the Iron Spider suit. All right, obviously he's probably not going to want to let that go because of course Tony made it for him. Now I would want to take a guess that the reason why we don't see it where they're going on this trip is because it's probably not as compact, or maybe it's not travel friendly, I guess. But I mean, now that I think about it, you would think that something like that would be because Tony made it. So I'm not really sure my reasoning there is legit or not, but obviously we do see that he does have a bunch of suit changes. And speaking of which, my man gets the Noir outfit. Like, come on. Like, I'm loving how they're addressing all things, or not even addressing, but tackling all things MCU. They're really trying to dig into whatever they can possibly take from the comics as inspiration and utilize it in what they're giving us now. And honestly, the fact that Mysterio is involved and that he is now he's basically the bridge into how we are going to get ourselves involved with a multiverse. Okay, that literally instantly to me means that we just might see Tony again in the future. Don't know what his contractual obligations are right now. I already know, I know personally that Captain America is done. As far as Iron Man goes, I'm pretty sure that's up in the air. I know the only person that I know 100% is cool with still doing his character is Thor, which Chris Hemsworth is the only person that's been on record that says that he will love to be Thor for as long as Marvel will allow him to be. And actually, I feel like, me personally, now this is just me speaking, that I feel like any actor that has such a high stakes role like that, where you gotta fill in the big ass types of shoes, like, you should just stick to that character for the rest of your life. Because that, like, you are that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will never look at Robert Downey Jr. the same. I always see him as Iron Man. Iron Man is him. Robert Downey Jr. is him. He is Tony Stark. Like, fact. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and waste more time and look into what Tony's, Robert's contract is or where his stance is with these movies going forward. But as far as we know right now, he's dead. I don't think he's going to make any kind of comeback in, you know, the next few movies, maybe not even the next few years, but right now he's done. So I'm hoping that when that time does come, when we do get more into this multiverse, you know, there's a lot of potential. We could see a lot of characters that are dead come back, and that's how we get things rolling. And the fact that my man Mysterio is the one to introduce it is interesting, because I don't really remember a lot about Mysterio. Like, from when I used to watch the Spider-Man cartoon back in the day, I figured Mysterio was a villain. I never thought that he was a good guy. Especially in the video games, we was always fighting against Mysterio. So this is like very new to me. I don't know if he becomes a villain, or maybe since he's from a multiverse, maybe the multiverse version of Mysterio is actually a good guy. So maybe the home version, the home field version of Mysterio is actually a bad guy. But I guess we'll have to see. Outside of that, I really think that this movie is gonna be really good. I know that it's gonna do super well for itself. I know a lot of people are a fan of Spider-Man, especially Tom Holland, because Tom Holland's like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, after going through Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland nails it. I really do appreciate him. And wait a second, the fact that they're doing a multiverse, yo, imagine if they actually bring back the other actors that play Spider-Man. Oh my god! Because they're doing this whole multiverse thing. I think that's cool. This also, this actually opens up the world for things. The things that they could do now is ridiculous, because now that the mainline Avengers is done, right? We now have a multiverse, which means that they can literally pull anything they want from the comics and just roll with it. That means they can literally make the excuse for X-Men. They can make the excuse for anyone that they haven't used yet. Dead characters, past characters, future characters. They could even take big events like Battle World, where like they combine the Ultimate Universe with like the regular universe, Doctor Doom, all that stuff. They can literally do whatever the hell they want now. And I'm liking it, because the imagination is just gonna go crazy, which I'm glad that they're not restricting themselves to just doing stuff within Earth and playing with time going forward or backward, if they're gonna do that ever again. But I do like how the first big movie right after Endgame for the Marvel Cinematic Universe is for my man Spider-Man. Far Away From Home, guys, comes out July 7th, I want to say. I could be getting it wrong. Probably July 5th, July 7th. It is going to be soon, even though before that we're going to have Dark Phoenix. But obviously, I really don't think that's going to have any kind of play time in as regards to the MCU so far right now. I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I want to hear what you guys think about it in the comments. Let me know your ideas, and if I'm starting to hit a nail on the head, okay? Let me know all that stuff in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what you thought about it, all that good stuff. The supporting links are gonna be in the description as always, and make sure to please take care of yourselves. Have a great one. May the power protect you, and I'll see y'all next time.